the business behind international students. Every year, millions of students pack their bags, leave their families behind, and move across the world in search of better education. But what if I told you that international education is not just about degrees and dreams? It's a multi-billion-dollar global business. Today, we're breaking down the real business behind international students, who benefits, how countries profit, and why governments actively compete for them. 1. Education is one of the biggest global exports. When we think about exports, we think about oil, technology, cars, or natural resources. But in countries like the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia, education is one of their top exports. International students pay significantly higher tuition fees compared to local students. In some universities, a local student might pay $8,000 per year. An international student might pay $25,000 to $40,000 per year for the same program. That difference is not small. Multiply that by hundreds of thousands of international students, and you're looking at billions of dollars flowing into one country every year. Universities depend on this revenue. In fact, some institutions would struggle financially without international students. 2. Tuition is just the beginning. The business doesn't stop at tuition. International students also pay application fees, visa processing fees, health insurance, international student service fees, enrollment deposits, and that's before they even arrive in the country. Governments collect visa fees, universities collect tuition, agencies collect recruitment commissions. It's an entire ecosystem built around international mobility. 3. Boosting the local economy. Now let's talk about living expenses. International students don't just attend classes. They rent apartments, buy groceries, use public transportation, purchase laptops and electronics, go to restaurants, travel domestically. In many university towns, international students are a major part of the housing market. Some cities have entire neighborhoods built around student demand. That means landlords benefit, transportation companies benefit, local businesses benefit, tax systems benefit. So when a country welcomes 500,000 international students, it's not just universities making money, the entire economy benefits. 4. A strategic immigration pipeline. This is where it becomes even more interesting. Some countries don't just want students temporarily. They want skilled workers long-term. Student visas often come with part-time work rights, post-graduation work permits, pathways to permanent residence. Why? Because it's easier to integrate someone who already speaks the language, has a local degree, understands the culture, has work experience. Instead of recruiting workers directly from abroad, countries train them first through education. It's controlled, filtered immigration. Only students who succeed academically and financially tend to transition into work permits. This reduces immigration risk. 5. Soft power and global influence. There's also something called soft power. When students study abroad, they build emotional ties to that country. They form networks. They may become business leaders or government officials in the future. When they return home, they carry influence. Countries know this. Education builds long-term diplomatic relationships. It's not just economic strategy. It's geopolitical strategy. 6. Why recruitment is so aggressive. Have you noticed how some countries aggressively promote studying there? Education fairs, scholarships, advertising campaigns, immigration incentives. That's because birth rates are declining in many developed nations. Universities need enrollment numbers. Labor markets need young workers. International students help fill that gap. Without them, some universities would close programs. Some industries would face labor shortages. Final conclusion. So when you see international education, don't just see classrooms and textbooks. See economic investment, immigration strategy, workforce development, global diplomacy. International students are not just learners. They are contributors to economies, talent pipelines for industries, and long-term strategic assets. Education abroad is powerful, but behind the scenes, it's also big business. If you found this insightful, subscribe for more deep dives into visas, embassies, and global travel systems.